You talked about NFTs, and so what's the phrase? NFTs are having a moment. Is that the best way to talk
It's
about it
so
now?
hot right now.
And almost bizarrely so. And I'm wondering if you have any explanation for that.
I do, in as much as, well, I mean, look, it's going to follow a hype cycle, right?
Yeah.
The Gartner, peak of inflated expectations, and then there's going to be a trough of disillusionment, and the
Right.
slope of enlightenment, the plateau of productivity. Can't believe I still remember that. But why is it? I can tell a very personal story here. Mother's Day last year, um, my wife is an artist, designer, you know, and you'd think that the world of crypto and that world was light years apart. And I had been toying with NFTs actually to try to see if we could replace. You know how every corporation has an employee of the month trophy that
Right.
gets passed around.
Right.
I was thinking, well, we're a virtual organization. Wouldn't it be great if Bloq had, employee of the month trophy? And as I was exploring that, I came across Mintable.app. And I was like, oh, I could make a badge for my wife, you know, for Mother's Day. And I was like, she'll be into this. And I I said, give me your phone, and I put Trust Wallet on it. I was like, okay, keep an eye on this on Mother's Day. Okay, here you go. And then Mother's Day, I made the transaction. Back then, it only cost $5 in gas. I don't know what it would cost
Nice.
now.
Nice.
And she was absolutely. I mean, she was really touched by it, more so than probably any other Mother's Day or birthday gift. I don't know what that says about my abilities as a gift giver, especially to my spouse, but she was really touched by it, and here she is again, an artist and designer that is looking at it going, I get it, right? And even in the last week, another artist friend of mine has started selling his work on With Foundation. That is the name of the platform. Then you have the remarkable success of the NBA TopShot.
Yeah, and
Uh,
that came kind of out of nowhere, but I wonder if part of the success, and I don't mean to interrupt your train of thought here, but I wonder if the part of the success there is the virtual nature of the NBA, and because of COVID, you can't go to the games, so there are very few fans in the seats, and you're stuck watching it at home. You were stuck watching it in the bubble during the
right,
playoffs,
right.
and
Well,
this is a way to interact.
and I also have to believe too that some of what's driving it has to be, you know, um, this Top Shot NFT that I have that depicts this 3-pointer from some no name player today. What if it's the next LeBron, right? And suddenly I have something very valuable, right? And I think maybe that is driving some of it. But I mean, you can look at what this could do for influencer marketing. Um, I think it was Kings of Leon this week
Yes.
announced that that they're going to have the first. I mean, and a lot of this for musicians, a lot of this road was paved by a lot of the work that Imogen Heap was doing in order to try to solve royalty problems and that sort of thing. I think that. Um, Especially here in America, we like to collect things, you know, and maybe, the analogy is always, um, you know, big deal. I can screen grab the JPEG and now I have it. All right. Well, let's say, you know, you can take a photo of the Mona Lisa too. Doesn't mean you have the Mona Lisa.
Right.
And I think people are starting to understand that. And so this brings in a group that maybe would have looked sideways at crypto up to this point, but this is something where they go, oh, a digitally unique artifact. I get it. Right.